Welcome to Washington America Show from Dr. Kashif Sohail. This video is going to improve your life.
The internet not only has connected people all over the planet with each other and changed communication, but it also affected the usual way and regime of work, as well as created new forms of employment, such as freelancing. Although the internet allows employees to efficiently work outside of the office, many companies still prohibit such a practice. Allowing employees to work from home should be practiced on a wider basis due to a number of significant reasons.
Working from home can sound like a dream come true. However, like any job situation, there are many disadvantages to home employment that may become apparent over time. For some, this can mean making a few adjustments to make the situation more tolerable. For others, the disadvantages can be so powerful that they can put an end to the home office. As technology, apps, and costs bring people to conclude that working from home would be the best situation, it's very important to consider the disadvantages of working from home, as these are often forgotten.
Home employment is sometimes not taken seriously by prospective employers, and it can be viewed as a gap in the resume. One of the main reasons people tend to work on-site is because they love doing it with the goal of getting promoted, so they can climb the corporate ladder. If you are a freelancer or if you work from home, you might lose sight of these opportunities.
If you do freelance work, that means you are more of an independent contractor than a regular employee. Sometimes people with home employment are often looked at as if they don't do real work. A large majority of the people working at home do not really feel like professionals despite the size of the workload or opportunities. The main factor here is that, when you're at home, you feel at home and you may be less motivated to perform.
Working from home, for the right people, can increase productivity and decrease stress. Companies that encourage and support a work-from-home protocol actually save money in the long run, and added bonus on the employer side. The tech industry is well known for its flexible schedules and telecommuting opportunities, considering most tech companies are web-based and technology is the greatest resource when working from home.
While remote workers can be found in a number of different industries, it's more prevalent in the tech sphere. It could be due to the nature of most tech jobs, especially jobs for developers and programmers, that require strong attention to detail and long hours of focus. Working from home can reduce the number of distractions these workers face, allowing them to get more done during work hours. In an office, there are so many potential distractions, with people knocking on the door or customers stopping in. For employees who can't afford to be distracted a number of times a day, having a controlled environment can be key to their productivity. Working from home can allow workers to minimize distractions and increase the time they spend focused on a project. In the end, companies benefit from these remote employees by getting projects completed faster with fewer mistakes. When it comes to a company's work-from-home policy, everyone is different.
Your productivity and overall success as a remote employee depends entirely on your preferred work style. That's also the reason it's hard to find any solid data on whether or not people are more productive at home. Anecdotally, it seems to boil down to personality type and the job you do. We're all different, and some of us can't fathom getting work done with a TV nearby and all our comforts of home surrounding us, while others find it a struggle to stay focused among office chatter and other distractions.
Your success in working from home might depend on the type of work you do. Employees aren't the only ones who benefit from working from home. A company can benefit just as greatly from a remote employee. For employers, telecommuting can limit absences, increase productivity, and save money. This is most common in the tech sphere because tech companies have the infrastructure to maintain remote workers. With telecommuting, the idea of the office space is changing, but many are saying that it is for the better.
For some companies, working from home can be a matter of more hours in the day. This is especially true for small businesses and new companies where they can't afford to waste even 1 minute of the workday. Being a small startup, every hour of the day is important. If we all spent an hour of day commuting, that would be almost 20 hours a week that would go to commuting instead of building out our product and business. Companies might also retain more employees if they enact work from home benefit.
Workers can be more productive, got more done, worked longer hours, took fewer breaks, and used less sick time than their in-office counterparts. People who work from home have an easier time eating healthy and striking a manageable work-life balance. Eating healthier and having more time to spend with your family can help you feel less stressed, which will make for a happier, more productive workday. It's much easier to keep a healthy diet while eating at home. You save a lot of stressful hours that would have been spent commuting. You can construct a comfortable work environment for yourself. Spend more time with family.
It's a common answer when you ask people why they like to work from home. Most will respond that their flexible work environment relieves the amount of stress in their lives and gives them a healthier work-life balance. Today, our offices are constantly on. It isn't the same as it was decades ago when you left the office and work actually ended. Today, most of us can work at any hour wherever we are located, so it makes sense that the line is starting to blur between work and life.
Companies are certainly catching on to the trend, and most have the flexibility to work from home, if not at all the time, at least when needed. It's changing the way we work, especially in the tech sphere. And while it may not be for everybody, employers may find they can save money and increase productivity for some workers. And for some employees, work from home benefits may be the difference between enjoyable and stressful work life. To allow employees to work from home means to balance the eternal work-family scales.
Being able to work outside of the office, at home, mostly, helps to avoid typical conflict situations that arise when a person cannot spend enough time with their family. Besides, working from home relieves an employee of the daily stress connected to the necessity to get to their office regardless of health conditions, weather, family circumstances, and so on. Few benefits connected to working from home are: a less stressful environment, a quieter atmosphere, elimination of a long commute, fewer distractions, increased productivity, saving money on gas.
The Internet allows millions of employees whose duties do not require them to be present in the office to work from home. Although many employers do not seem to be enthusiastic about letting their employees work from home, this practice is in many ways beneficial for both the employer and the worker. In particular, working from home allows employees to successfully maintain a work-family balance, an increased level of productivity, decreased stress, less discrimination, economy, and opportunities for freelancing and underemployment are among the most frequently named benefits of working from home. Therefore, employers should consider enabling this practice more often.
Whether you are a home-based small business owner who works from home full-time or someone who splits his or her time by working from home occasionally, there are a number of pros and cons to consider before you set up the home office and plan your work environment. Working out of a home-based office is certainly not for everyone, so it's important to consider the pros and cons before you make it a part of your work process. Here are a few of each to help you decide if working from home is right for you. The pros of working from home. There are a number of reasons working from home is a great option for many small business owners. There is no commute. Not having a long commute to and from work can save a great deal of time and money. It can even reduce your daily stress levels. There is greater flexibility. Working from home allows you to work during your most productive times, wear what you're most comfortable wearing, and create a workflow that works for you. You can reduce distractions. While there may be distractions at home, you control them much easier than you can control distractions that come from coworkers, employees, and other office-based noise. Your day is often less stressful. When you work from your home, you have more control over your stress level and can more easily walk away or take a break when work gets particularly crazy. You can save money. Not only can you save money by avoiding the long commute, but you can also write off a portion of your home office expenses on your taxes when you work from home. You can improve your work-life balance. Many professionals struggle with finding a balance between work and their personal lives. Working from home can make this balance a little bit easier to find and maintain. The cons of working from home. Working from home sounds like a pretty good deal. Before you take the plunge, consider the disadvantages that often come with working from home. You need a lot of self-discipline. Getting up and focusing on work every day when you are in your home environment takes a great deal of self-discipline and motivation. It can be lonely. Working all day without access to co-workers and colleagues can be very isolating and lonely. It's harder to shut down. There can be less distinction between work and personal life when you work from home, making it harder to shut down and more likely that you will overwork. You lose living space. Creating a home office or workspace can use up living space in your home. Please share the video, subscribe to our channel.